mentalism, conscious and subconscious mind. You need to understand that the mind is the root and the cause of all reality. I am mind, you are mind. Every single living creature in this physical plane expresses and manifests mind. We are all the invisible substance of mind. We are all the source, which is God. We are all consciousness, which is mind. Before we manifest something physically, we manifest it within the realm of thought, which is the mind. Thought then manifests into astral imagination. This then gives energy within the etheric plane. Then we manifest it physically within the material effect world. Everything begins in the mind, and this is why the government are called government. The word men comes from the Latin word mans, which is an English translation for mind. We see this word in entertainment, government, mentality. It means mind. Govern means control. They are controlling the mind through information. Information creates perception within our minds, and so do the words that we use and the language that we speak. It all creates perception within the mind. It is our perception that creates reality, and our reality is a level of realization. Your reality is realization. Everything begins in the mind. This is why they are controlling your mind through many different things. Okay? So essentially, they understand how the mind works. So this is why they manifest all things through mentally and not physically. Okay? You have a conscious and a subconscious mind. The conscious mind is what you are consciously aware of. It is the 10% of your mind. It is the mind that keeps you alert. A part of your conscious mind is for survival. A part of it is your visual field. A part of it is your just five senses. It is basically what you are consciously aware of right now. Your subconscious mind is the 90% of your mind. The subconscious mind is what holds all of your memories, your programs, and all things that you have ever experienced is all stored within the subconscious mind. It is this part of you where you draw memories from, where you draw your words from. I am consciously speaking, but the words that are coming out of my mouth are not thought about consciously. They are coming straight from the subconscious mind, where all programs and memories are stored. It is essentially this part of the mind which is manifesting our daily basis behavior. Because the subconscious mind stores the programs which we are operating our life off. For example, if you tie your laces, you do no longer have to consciously do them. Your hands literally just know exactly what to do because you've done it that many times. So essentially, you create these programs within your subconscious mind through repetition and emotion. These are the two main ways your subconscious mind is programmed and installs things that you do on autopilot. The subconscious mind, like I said before, manifests 90% of your daily basis actions and 90% of your daily basis thought patterns. For example, if you were in a car crash 10 years ago and you had a very traumatic event, that car crash and that emotion that you felt in that time impressed your subconscious mind with a program. And even to this day, 10 years later, you are still wary about entering cars because of that program. Even though you may be not thinking about the car crash, you are still wary about entering cars because of that program, because of that emotion impressed upon the subconscious mind. You see, everything you say, everything you think, and everything you feel is telling your subconscious mind, that is what I want. The subconscious mind takes everything literally. Even if you are talking about someone else, your subconscious mind only knows you, and it only knows yes, and it only knows the now. the present moment. So this is why the golden rule back in the ancient days was treat others like you want to be treated. Because the way you treat others is telling your subconscious mind that is how you want to be treated. And this will create subconscious programs within you, affecting you. So, before you go to sleep every single night, what you want to do is to impress your subconscious mind with thinking and feeling of something that you want to become. Become that reality. Think and feel that reality. And by doing this, you are impressing your subconscious mind, and you will wake up in the morning with ideas. Because when you install a program within your subconscious mind, like I said before, it manifests into at least 50% of your thought patterns. So let's say I created a program within my subconscious mind of how to become financially free. Well, I created the program that I am financially free. My conscious mind will start to slowly think about that program and how I can achieve that program, because the conscious mind operates on survival. So if you create a subconscious program of I am financially free, your survival conscious mind will start to operate and think and act on this program subconsciously. You won't even know that you are doing it, but you are. And this is the power of the subconscious mind. You have to reprogram it properly. You have to be careful of the things you think, say, and feel, because all of this is contributing towards molding your subconscious mind, which essentially molds your reality. It draws things to you. So depression doesn't actually exist, and in this video I'm going to show you how depression is actually a choice. And I'm going to give you some solutions on how to deal with it. And this is probably going to change your life forever just by doing this alone. Okay, so the first thing you need to understand about depression is that it exists in your conscious mind. It exists in your thinking mind. So what is inside your thinking mind? You have your body, your name, your reputation, your trauma, your memories, your family, your worries, your interests, your bills, your passion, dislikes, goals, right? Most people identify their lives with this. They identify their lives with their thinking mind. They think they're their name, their job, their reputation, their memories. But this is not who you actually are. Who you actually are is the observer of that. What happens if you stop thinking? What is left? You're left with unconditioned consciousness. You're left with the self, which is what we refer to as I. We are the consciousness, not the thinking consciousness. You are not these labels. You are not your thoughts. You are not your job, your name, your reputation. Okay? And the reason why I'm telling you this is because it's very important, is that we are something beyond this body, beyond this name, beyond our thoughts. We are the consciousness. So depression exists inside of the thinking mind, the conscious mind. Okay? So if you want to get rid of depression, you must learn how to escape the thinking mind. And not only just escape, but that's step one. In meditation, you do meditations, right? We sit still and we have to learn how to control the mind and turn off the thoughts. And when we turn off the thoughts, depression goes out the window, because there's no thought present in your mental field of consciousness to be depressed. Okay? You must understand, who is the one suffering from the negative thoughts? Who is the one suffering? Your mind is not suffering, because the mind is producing the thoughts. Your body's not suffering from the negative thoughts. You are suffering. And who is you? You are a soul. You are that feeling. You are that person beyond the thoughts, beyond the feelings, beyond that. You are the one experiencing. You are that. Meditation gives us the ability to turn off the thinking mind. This allows us to escape our thoughts. Okay? And it gives us, over a long period of time after meditation, you'll be able to turn this switch. And this switch will be able to turn off your thoughts. And by doing this, we will be able to control our conscious mind directly by the hand. So when you notice yourself gaining them negative thoughts, we can then turn off the switch of turning off the conscious mind and rising to our authentic self and knowing the thoughts are just illusions. Now, let me tell you something that's very powerful. Most of your thoughts are coming from beliefs. Most of your feelings are coming from beliefs. So if you have a feeling of lack, this is coming from a belief that you don't have much. If you are feeling alone, this is coming from a belief that you are alone. So what we must do is restructure ourselves. We must restructure the subconscious mind, and we do this in many different ways. We can do this with meditation. We can do this with visualization, visualizing our desired reality as if we are living it. We can do this with affirmation. Now, a lot of people think, oh, I'm trying to speak something into existence with affirmation. No, you're not using vibration to try and change reality with what a lot of these new age people will teach you. Vibration, your words will not have much an impact on reality. That's the truth. But what they do have an impact on is reprogramming and recrafting and refining your mind. If you repeat, I am wealthy all day long, your subconscious mind, that word will be lingering inside your subconscious, and you will start to mold that into your conscious. You'll start to be consciously thinking about this. Most of your thoughts are coming from your subconscious. So if you want to get rid of depression, you got to figure out the trigger. What are you depressed about? What are you feeling? What are the beliefs that are making you feeling and thinking this way? And that's what you must restructure. You must restructure your subconscious mind through visualization, meditation, and affirmation. You do these all the time. You do these every single day, and you will slowly, if not surely, restructure your subconscious mind. While by doing the practice of meditation, you'll gain the off switch as well. Sometimes depression comes from not living in your authentic self. You're not doing the things that your soul is telling you to do. We all know what we should be doing at all times. I don't care what you have on. We all know we should be doing something. We all know that we have there's a higher aspect of our mind that tells us, oh, we need to be doing this, but I'm actually sat here on my phone. Oh, I shouldn't be eating this, but I'm doing it anyway. There's always that higher voice. And that is the voice that has to be connected to. And when your body's not acting out the voice of the soul, then the soul becomes sadder, and suffers more and more and more. There has to be a connection between the soul, the mind, and the body. They have to work in unison. Okay? So I hope this video helps with depression, with whatever you're going through mentally.